leaving southern Bulgaria, and sorry the camera's at an angle, but I set it up wrong. Gonna have loads more of that in this video. Anyway, we got the bike out, the trailer out of the through the garden gate. I set it up, rebuilt it outside the premises, and I decided to not set off the way I'd come, but to follow the road round that was on the map, which was a huge mistake, and you'll see why in a second. But on the map, the road went all the way around the back of this estate and ended up near those tower blocks that you could see. So satisfied I was going the right way, which I was. The road, as you can see, the puddles, we had a lot of rain the night before, so already the back wheel was starting to slide underneath me, and I thought, well, we'll get around these houses, I'll head downhill, it'll be easier on the traction, won't be a problem. But the road didn't seem to be getting any better. So I was already in two minds if I should turn around here, which is what I should have done really, but I thought, well, I'll press on. And as soon as I got near this property, the road just turned to thick mud. I could just see it there. I thought, there's no way I'm going to get through that without creating a huge mess. So I took the executive decision to turn around, and just as I parked up here, a 4x4 came up behind me needing to get past. Probably the only vehicle that came along this road that day, I would have thought. As you can see the mud, it was just like, I was just not going to get down through that. So I thought, right, I'll turn it around and we'll go back the way we come. That's a sensible thing to do. But the back wheel was sliding out from behind me all the time. I didn't want to drop it, especially in the mud. So we came up against the rubble, so reverse a little bit at a time, but of course I couldn't turn the trailer because the trailer was already jackknifed up behind me, and it wasn't moving easy in the mud. Anyway, we got past, said goodbye to the 4x4 driver, and we're off back the way we come. At least we knew that we'd get out of the city this way. So it's back round where I stayed, say goodbye to the lady. Max saying goodbye as well. Past the house with all the broken windows, past the lorry park, down to the main road. But not even been raining, but the mist came down and it turned a bit wet and horrible. But it was getting warmer, and I was steadily climbing. I knew I was going to have to go over some sort of mountain area. I'd seen it on the map. So as we travelled up into the clouds, and once we got over the top, the sun came out, and Greece was waiting. I didn't film going through the customs. Sorry about the screen being tipped, but that's what happened. And then after customs, we parked in the in a lay-by. We were in Greece. We were. Max was running around. He was happy he was in Greece. So I had booked an Airbnb in Greece for the 15th of November, because this is November now. This is about November 12th, I think, 11th or 12th. Max was just happy to run around. And dig some rocks out. Yeah, so this is November in was it the southeast of Greece, the eastern side of Greece, where it touches Turkey and Bulgaria. I thought I would give you a shot of the rig. Carrying everything I own. Very quiet road, there wasn't a lot of traffic on it. Not like the other borders where you get endless lorries going past, so I made sure Max was hydrated before we started off. Though it was getting warmer, it's still November. He just wants his tummy rubbed. it's time to hit the road. Up over the bumps. The tarmac was about 3 inches deep, through the tunnel, under the mountain, and out the other side. And it was surprisingly warmer already. And you can see why the attraction of Greece. You know, you've got these semi-god mountains, and you've got the blue sky, and you've got the warm weather. We were cutting through tunnel after tunnel, getting through the mountains. We're slowly dropping down into the plain of Greece that ran along the shoreline. It was a really good road. It's so nice. It makes such a difference when you've got a nice road. You can just see a bit of the sea out there. We're just cruising downhill, really nice and easy. And once we reached the bottom, then we were just going along the coast, heading to Kavala, where I booked an Airbnb for 2 nights. We're on this spit of land, and we had water to each side of us. Guy fishing. You never see houses here cramped together. It's like such a nice way to live, I think. I was impressed with Greece as soon as I arrived in the place. So we'd stopped in a service yard on the side of the motorway, well, the toll roads they've got here, to have a break, have a coffee, give Max a chance to have a run around after about an hour's riding. So time to go now, so pick up my pebble that I put under the side stand to keep the bike more upright so it doesn't tip over. Spin the bike around. There's nobody here. Then rejoin the motorway, go through the tunnel and carry on. It's a really nice break. So it's more motorway. You can see the hills lifting up in front of me. Then we started to climb up a mountain. But once I overtook things. So I don't travel about 55 to 60 miles an hour because of Max on the back. I don't go any further faster than that. But even pulling all this load, the Triumph, I didn't even notice that we had a load on the back really. Then once over the mountain, we dropped down to some stunning scenery. Then we're coming off now into Kavala. Past all the rose bushes. The Airbnb was in the north part of the city, so we came around the top and was dropping down into it now. I didn't go into the main part of the city at all. course, Max manages to find 2 dogs. You can hear the commotion afterwards now. They were chasing us down the street. So I was looking for the Airbnb, and they'd put photographs on the website. So I recognised it by the shape of the gates, and that it had tiles over the little gate. So I knew where it was, but I was staying here for 2 days. But I needed to get some more food for Max, more food for me. There's a limit to what I can actually carry on the bike for any extended period. So it was into Lidl. Max yawning. So once we got that, it was back to the Airbnb. Make contact with them. And the camera was still running, so when I took my helmet off, I had to reverse the shot round on the program here, so because you can see the people coming out. I've got to stop taking my helmet off straight away. I only do it because it's hot. So I tied Max up to a tree, make sure he didn't run off after anything. And then the lady came out. It was great, straight away. They must have been waiting for me, I think. Just trying to say hello to Max. The woman and her husband were really nice. Lovely place. Of course, this was before COVID hit. She's trying to make friends with Max. Max ain't gonna be friends with anybody. Be nice to the lady, Max. Just say hello. Well, you got a little bounce. You got a little bounce out of him. So anyway, I got the bike ready. The bike is just up there. You can just see the gates, and this is my place. I've got a front room with a kitchen and a desk. I've got a bathroom, a toilet, and a bedroom. With a balcony. And a TV. I can't get over this place. Look at that lovely door. Look how high the ceilings are. But this is the best bit. I've got no TV. Yeah, it wasn't a TV, it's the veranda right here though. Well, there's balcony, I should say. Garden goes all down there. Max has already been down there exploring. And that's the sea. That's the Aegean Sea. Max, what do you think? It's good? Is it good? Yeah, I think Max was happy. Yeah, I've been to Lidl, got myself a sausage roll and a coffee. And there's Fathead. So I took a picture of the rigs. Some people might be interested in that. Have a look at it. And single wheel trailer behind the bike. And this is the route from Bulgaria down into Greece, down into Kavala.